The last train was supposed to take me home, but after midnight, I realized it was heading somewhere Seoul had erased from its maps. I boarded at Dongdaemun just before 12:40 a.m., exhausted after a double shift. The platform was mostly empty, the air thick with that damp, metallic smell subways get late at night. When the train arrived, I noticed something was off immediately. It was older. The paint was faded. The windows slightly yellowed, like something pulled from storage. Still, it was running, and the sign above the door read, Line 1, Final Service. I didn't question it. I just wanted to sit. Inside, there were maybe 8 other passengers. All of them were quiet. No phones, no earbuds, just staring forward. I took a seat near the door, the vinyl cold through my jacket, and listened to the hum of the train as it pulled away. The first stop came and went as expected, then the second. But when the announcer spoke again, my stomach tightened. The station name he announced hadn't existed since the 1980s. I knew that because my grandfather used to tell me about it. A station closed after a tunnel collapse, sealed and forgotten. I leaned forward, checking the digital map above the doors. It was blank. No lights, no route, just a dead screen reflecting my own face. I chuckled softly, thinking it was just a glitch, old trains, old tech. But when we slowed again, I looked out the window and saw nothing. No platform, no lights, just a vast blackness rushing past, like the train was cutting through a hollow underground cavern. The temperature dropped sharply. I could see my breath. I stood up and walked toward the driver's cabin. The door was open, but the seat was empty. No operator, no controls moving. The train was driving itself. That's when I noticed the other passengers had turned their heads to watch me. Not all at once, slowly, one by one. Their movements were stiff, unnatural, like mannequins being adjusted. Their faces were pale, their expressions slack, their eyes wrong, too reflective, like glass catching light that wasn't there. I asked them if they knew what station was next. No one answered. The train screeched to a halt. The doors opened. Outside was a platform, but it was nothing like any station I'd ever seen. The concrete was cracked and blackened, walls peeling with old safety posters written in outdated fonts. The lights flickered weakly, casting long, distorted shadows. The station name sign was scratched almost completely blank, except for one word carved deep into the metal: transfer. A smell flooded in dust, mold, and something older, like cold earth. No one. The doors stayed open far longer than normal. My instincts screamed at me to stay put. But then I noticed something worse. The passengers weren't waiting for the doors to close. They were waiting for me to get off. One of them stood up, then another. Their joints cracked softly as they moved. I backed away, hammering, until my shoulders hit the opposite doors. "I'm not supposed to be here," I said, my voice shaking. "This train goes to Seoul." The nearest man tilted his head. When he spoke, his voice echoed, layered with others beneath it. "This is so," he said. "Just not the one you remember." The lights on the train went out. In the darkness, I felt hands not grabbing, just guiding, steering me toward the open doors. I fought, screaming, kicking, until suddenly the emergency brakes slammed. The lights flickered back on. The passengers were gone. The doors closed. The train lurched forward violently, racing through the tunnel. The next announcement crackled through the speakers. This time, familiar. A real station. A real stop. When I stumbled out, I collapsed onto the platform. Morning staff were arriving. They told me no trains had been running at that hour. That line 1 shuts down before midnight. I checked my phone. 3 hours had passed. I quit my job the next day. I don't take subways anymore. But sometimes, when I'm walking home late, I feel a vibration under my feet. Hear a train passing beneath the city, where no tracks exist. Still running, still stopping, still waiting for someone to transfer.